Tony's mod time, it's mod time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod time!
Welcome to Mod Time with Tony. It is Monday, the 29th of August. There's only one new mod out on the Mod Hub today, and it was a greenhouse. Sure, it's perfectly fine. Go check it out. I thought we'd do something different. A new map came out today out on the interwebs. It is going to be PC only. It is a 4X. It is by American Style Modding Company. It's called Wonewoc, Wisconsin. So I figured we'd go check that out. Instead, let's go look at it right now. There it is, 4X. Fields dotted all over the place. A lot of forested mountainous areas. Start off with the basics. You got all the standard crops. Nothing different there. Started off in New Farmer as we always do. As you can see, we own down here field 19, field 8, and field 4 and 10. Here is our farmyard. We'll get showing that. There's our crop rotation. Standard seasons. Don't own any productions, which is always good to start off with. I don't like that. Let's get to the map. Here's our shop. As you can see, we got our starting equipment. Let's look at it this way. Let's see what we got. Again, 3 small tractors. The Deutz topliner. Cars, trailers, headers, cultivators. Smaller stuff. But it's a decent amount to start with. Let's see field size. See what kind of contracts we got. So that one's 16 acres for field 35. There are a lot of fields. This is 16 acres. Guessing 37's bigger. 56 up here is bigger. 47's probably your biggest. So nothing huge. Field 77 is 2.3. Can find field 77. There's 2.3. So you're going to have a lot of smaller fields. Hence the smaller equipment. But that's okay. Let's jump to our farmyard. Here's a farmyard. Here's your house. You got a lot of room here. A lot of storage. Start this way. Water tank. Big garage. Tip on this, you do have to go inside, open these to press these. Going through the man doors here. You got barns here. That's a silo on the back. Nothing popping up. We got a silo here. Obviously going to take some augers. Your flat bottom bins. Diesel. You got your large cow barn to start off with. We don't own any cows. We do have collectibles. There's a little cow there. Let's see how much we get for this cow. Maybe. Let us pick it up. Not letting us pick that one up. Interesting. Oh, there it was. $1,000 for that. A little bit of an odd spot for it, but that's okay. We got a big barn here. Another barn here. Open storage there. You got fert, liquid, all your stuff to store things. Fertilizer, liquid fert. And I guess you can put whatever you want in there. And then we go back. Across the street, you got another little farm over here. Let's see if we own this. We do not own this little farm. There's a lot of these little farms dotted across the map. You'll see when we do a flyover. If you want to start a little bit smaller, come back here. Another collectible. Another $1,000. Again, you gotta go through these man doors most of the time. Oh, we don't own it. Probably won't let us. I'm okay with that. But you got another flat bottom there. Let's jump up. As you can see, you got more little areas over here. Go a little bit faster than that. More silos, more barns. Here's the main farmyard. Again, tons of space. Areas over here, you can put more things. Now, I've seen from the description, and let's check it out, that almost everything on here is demolishable. Except the houses. Our good friend Apache Creek was testing this out a little earlier. So yeah, you can delete that. House, yeah, house not demolishable. All this stuff demolishable. Even that little shed. Which, if you want to make it yourself, you can. Some newer pits. So that's nice that you can delete all these buildings if you don't like what's going on. But you'll see here, there's little fields dotted all over the place. There's also, what I've noticed on this map, a lot of open areas. You got a lot of fences mapping stuff off. Let's go down to this bottom corner here. Make a loop around, but you have all this open area, which can be used to expand your fields. Again, nothing huge field-wise. Speed up a little bit more. Edge of the map, at least it has something. I prefer like real trees, but at least it has some sort of visual barrier there. Although you are going to get pretty tight to the side of there, so just be careful. But again, you got this whole open area here behind this fence. You can put something in there. Good sized field here. Another small little farm to start off with. Again, plenty of grass area, plenty of places to put things down. Another one over here. Tons of little ones. You got a lot of these forested areas. More areas to start with. Big mountain running through. Field on it. That's going to be fun to harvest. Look at that. Need some horsepower there. Again, another little farm. We got some shadows going because we're so high. Got a little lake. Some nice cabins. Kind of a nice little touch. Shadows are a bit different. They're rendering in slowly. This is a 4x map, so it's going to take some time for everything to render in. You got a sell point there. Again, more areas up here. Place things. Tons of these little areas you can get. Elevation changes I really like. Another area to start on. Here's your main factory area. Decorations. Debris crusher over here. Lime. Now we are coming up. There is one building over here that is new. I think that's the Raisins. Let's go and see if we can find it. There was something new on here that I saw. Yeah, there's a beer production. Let's visit that. There's beer production. Let's see what the recipe is. All the other were standard productions except for this one. Let's find our wrench. Going too fast. 80 grand. Let's see what our inputs are. So we got a wheat beer, a barley beer, a honey beer, and a strawberry beer. That's some interesting choices. So you got water and wheat, water and barley, water, wheat, and honey, and then obviously water, wheat, and strawberries. So you're gonna need some greenhouses and some honey, so some bees. Now they do on the map have an area down here already set up with some greenhouses. There's another collectible. Some greenhouses laid down. If you buy this area. Again, there's just these little areas dotted all over this map. Only thing I'm seeing so far is that those shadows are gonna... We don't see it. They're just a little bit something off with the lighting and the shadows. Even on the ground here, it's a little bit different. But you can see the grass looks very green. It's a different shade of green than normal. Let's go through the middle. You got a little old barn here. You want to start really small. Production point there. Again, so you have this little field, but I mean, look at all this area you have to expand it. Go out, cut some trees, make it go in this way. I think this is kind of a cross between almost a no man's land and a regular map. I mean, you can see the elevation changes are pretty steep. House there. I mean, look at this is like on the top of a bowl. Very interesting. Fields tucked in everywhere. As we get back to our farm area that we're at, we'll go a little bit north, check out this production area. I think you could do a lot with this map. Like I said, I think the combination of the open areas and the ability to log, you got a little town area here. I mean, you have a whole mountain right here. I really think you could just go crazy on this map creatively. Here's all your factories and your sell points. A few things a little bit different, like with the grass texture down there. Nothing major at all. You got your gas stations. And grain mills. This does come with anhydrous. You do need for it to work properly is the Collins custom anhydrous mods for precision farming and the other one. So if you want to play this map and use the anhydrous, make sure you get that Collins custom anhydrous add-ons. Again, you have just little areas all over this place where you can do a lot. I don't know what this is. That's a big graveyard. Look at that. We got no names on there. A lot of headstones. Big, giant graveyard. But again, you have a lot of areas to do whatever you want. Little lake here. Sawmill. There's a few sawmills, obviously, for productions. You got a BGA. Wonewoc, Wisconsin. American style modding company. This area is really neat over here. You can have a lot of fun with some vehicles on this area. Maybe get some bridges, connect these areas. That's an interesting geographical touch. I like that a lot. That makes it interesting. Again, you got little elevation changes. You know, put something up on here. Top. Put your ranch down there. Look down over the rest of the map. river snaking through. There's our shop. More of these little dotted lakes. Let's look at the PDA one more time. An interesting map. I first saw this map and saw these little fields dotted everywhere. I thought, but I kind of like the way it's laid out. Again, there's just so much room for expansion. So much you can make it your own. Bring in the No Man's Land creative. Bring in your placeables and your decorations. Expand your fields. Chop down some trees. But you also have all the sort of creature comforts of FS22 with the productions. You got a brewery. You got smaller farms that you can make bigger. Tons of different places to start. We just did a flyover and we saw at least 6 to 8 different little farms you could start at. I don't know what we got down. Let's check field prices. You got 190 grand for that block, 369. You can get 3 fields there for 376. Not the cheapest land, I'll say that. 658 for that. That little block there's 200 grand. Not the cheapest. 281 grand. But it's not obscene. Just a little bit high. We're gonna be buying these chunks. But there's your map. Wonewoc, Wisconsin. I think it's interesting. I think if you're looking for something to start small and expand and infrastructure plus no man's land, this is your map. So for mod time today, a little something different. If you like these videos, hit the like, hit that subscribe. But until next time,
Tony's mod time. It's mod time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod time.